Today, unboxing day, again. PSE's aluminum flagship offering for 2024 is the, drum roll. You gotta put a drum roll in there, Joe, like a drum roll track. No, not literally. Is the Evolve DS. So this bow comes in a 30 and a 33 offering. Hopefully I'm not wrong on that. It is beautiful. This thing is beautiful. So here's some things. If you guys are PSE fanboys already and you shoot the Fortis, it's a very similar platform to the Fortis, but you can see some very distinct like bridging changes, some weight saving changes here with how the riser itself has been machined. I really love this window just aesthetically. Lower bushing, lower shock pod, pick rail, just all the same. Some things that are new to talk about here. The roller guard system is new. There's things to come on that, and depending on when this video launches, whether or not they're out is up for debate for me to know right this second. So for this build, what did I do? This is an Evolve 33. It is an EC2 cam. I have it in the 85% let off configuration, 70-pound limbs, 33-inch platform like we said. I am running a 15 and a 10 at an 8-degree down from Quattro. Pop the grip off, but the grip is actually very nice. Ever since those carbons, I've been going just a straight riser. I don't dislike the grip. I don't dislike it. Is that double negative? I don't dislike it. No, that's right. I don't dislike the grip. I like the grip. There we go. That's even easier to say. I like it. I'm not running it. Hamsky, Epsilon, HHA, Rise, pick mount with an UltraView UV3 SE, 3-pin with a bonus. What's this thing? I don't even know the IBO on this thing. 330, I think. No data card for me. So, oh, okay. What are some other things, Joe? What's our brace height here? 7? Even, I believe. I have a tape measure. Do you have a tape measure? Mm-hmm. 7-inch brace height, just confirmed it. So a little bit, I believe it's a smidge shorter than the Fortis was. But like I said, very similar offerings in a 30 and a 33. The roller guard, the containment system is so nice. Super durable, super robust, like aluminum bridging here. I'll show you guys some pans of that too. But I love this thing. This thing's right up my alley. So like for what I used to shoot, used to be a longer ATA aluminum, heavy, just like nice, steady seated bow. And I loved it. And this is like, I'm amped about this because for that, this is what that is. Not saying it's heavy in terms of like heavy apples to apples, aluminum to aluminum. It's just, I like a decently weighted aluminum bow. And this thing just feels so good. And for me, whitetail hunting, or even a tack event or something, this is going to give me the stability that I want, the weight that I want, the hold that I want. And I'm not so much worried about, like I was for elk, hiking around with something that's maybe a little bit heavier when we start adding ounces to stuff. So love it. My weight, because I get this question a few times, is what are your weights? I run it as low as possible, and it's how I get this balanced. I'm a little bit further outside on my back bar that you can see, but I love the low down bushing that they have. I'm running 1 ounce and 3 ounces. That's a 15 and a 10. So I'm gonna walk you guys through the video, set this thing up. We're gonna paper tune it, get me set up on draw length, and everything else should be good. And we'll chrono it too at the end. So stay tuned. So So now everything's basically set up at this point on the Evolve 33. So we are going to paper tune it. I've been looking at a couple of the shots we made. Typically for me, I get a left hair? Mm-hmm. So I always use the same spacer system in the spacer kit. So I need to get more of those to shim this over, but we're good there. So I'm gonna shoot another one just to make sure, and then we'll put it through the chrono and see what speeds we're at. I have 2 different arrows, so I'll give you guys 2 different punning arrow speeds out of this thing. I'm at 70 pounds, 30.5 inches, and this is a 505 grain pro comp, but I'll show you the other one, which is a 4 mil axis. So get this thing through. I really like this. Rolling. All right, so I'm gonna chrono this thing. Evolve 33 EC2 cam. 85% let off is what I have it in right now. 30.5 inch draw length. 70 pounds on the dot. 505 grain pro comp. I just shot 2 of them at 280. I'm gonna shoot it again just to verify. Then I have a 275 grain axis 4 mil that I want to just to give you guys a different weight and speed. I don't know what that one's gonna be at. $281. You can show that if you want, Joe. Oh, God. I don't know if you can see it or not. Mm-hmm. All right, so 275 grain Easton Axis 4 mil. Just to give a little bit of variation in what the EC2 cam can do based on weights. So 475, 30.5, 70, 85% let off. $290. Show that one, Joe. So that's huge. We just grabbed 10 feet like for nothing. I'm not good at math, so somebody do the calculation on that. 75, 5 is 25, 30. So we drop 30 grains, we gain 10 feet. Yikes. I'm actually gonna build some axis. I don't know if I'm building 5s or 4s for my Mach 30, but duplicate. So that's what it is. 270. Well, come over here. You can pause that. Yeah. So the difference between this Pro Comp and that 4 mil axis is 30 grains. We get 10 feet. So this Pro Comp I actually built for my 80 pound Mach 34. And so that weight at that bow for that spec was 290. Same cam. So this cam in the same 85% let off is giving me 290, 291 out of the Axis 4 mil with 70 pound limbs. So it just goes to show, like, you know, you can have different different setups for different things. 280 is fine. You can get, I think there's nothing wrong with 280. 290 to me, 289 is better. I would like to be 285 to 290 for my hunting arrow. So honestly, a 4 mil axis out of that and a 5 mil axis out of my 30, or this even out of my Mach 30 would be perfect. The Pro Comp is fine. It's doable. It's just a little bit slower. So 280 out of that. So just some things to consider. But overall, I love this thing. So Joe, I don't know if I went over this or not. So what this is the PSE Evolve 33. We have an HHA Tetramax Rise that is a pick mount. We have Quattro stabilizers. We have a 15 and 10, which is pretty typical for me for anything 32 and above. Hamsky Epsilon, UltraView UV3 SE for the scope. And yeah, this thing is just a nice balanced shooter. Like I just love, like the thing just sits. It just literally just sits. It's great. Dead aftershot, you know, aluminum's got that nice density to it, like all aluminum bows. I gravitate towards it. I think I love the carbons. The carbons are fun to shoot. The carbons are great to shoot too. I particularly like the PSE DFC stuff, just because of the stiffness of it. But this thing, I am super pumped. That's gonna be, you know, I mean, that's the bow. Whenever apparently, like whenever this video comes out is when it'll be out. So that, and then the 30 will be out before that, and so hopefully everybody will be running the stores and getting these bows. But that's what we're talking about in terms of speed and specs. So yeah, the next thing I need to do is get it broadhead tuned, get it sighted in, all the usual that I'll take you guys along for. So until the next one.